Boy, we got all kind of wildlife down here. Hey, namaskar everyone, how are you? Hopefully everybody's been doing fantastic. Listen, if you're new to the channel, thanks for stopping by and checking out. I hope you're going to stick around. If you're already a subscriber, thank you and welcome back. As always, welcome back means we are on another adventure, and that also means that you're going to want to know where we are and what we're doing. So let's get to that. But yeah, you were catching me. There's an egret over there. That's what I was looking at when I started the video, and I don't know if it's still around here. Yeah, there's that guy right down there jumping. Got him. Check him out. I don't know if you can see him now, but yeah, cool. All kind of wildlife. How crazy, right? But where are we, you want to know? Well, we are in the southwest of the Sunshine State, Florida. That's right. I traveled a little bit further than we usually do for my videos. But where exactly are we on the southwest coast of Florida? Well, we are in the hometown of Amanda Carr. Now that name may not ring a bell to a lot of people. Amanda Carr, she races BMX. And the reason I think that's cool is because I raced BMX when I was a kid. My kids raced BMX, but she's a Thai BMX racer. She does a lot more than that, but I'm sticking with the BMX aspect of it. She's a Thai BMX racer, and she was also a 2016 BMX Olympian. So I thought that was pretty cool. But what are we doing? What are we doing down here in the hometown, which is Punta Gorda? That's where you are, Punta Gorda, Florida. What are we doing in Punta Gorda, Florida? Well, in my last video, I told you that I had to come down to Florida. It's my son's graduation, so that's why I'm here. And I figured, hey, maybe make a small video or two. So these, if I do make videos down here, which I am right now, obviously, they're going to be shorter videos. If you watch my channel, you probably like the same things I do. Obviously, I like history, I like architecture, and that's kind of what our adventure is going to be today. It's going to be about an old building, the architecture, and it also has what do you want to say? It's some sensitivity to it. Yeah, it's a old building that we're going to walk around with some sensitivity. So if you're ready for today's adventure, I suggest you get off the couch, you get ready, and let's go. We are right here. Right here. That is fantastic. Gotta go. Oh shoot. Look at all of them. I think they're ready to kick my ass. Harden saliva. You're okay. You're okay. For watching my channel.
Jesus God, Mamma Mia, look what we got.
Shh. I said there's people still sleeping. Calm down. We're gonna go. We're gonna go. I told you she was afraid of bridges.
Do not stop it now.
That is the starting point of the trail. I guess. I don't know. You can start at the beginning or you can start at the end. I don't think it matters where you start at. But wherever you start, that's your starting point. Oh, shit. That's why I tell you, if anybody's looking for an HJ, this is the spot. Take a sip. History. Better Malanga. Okay, so I told you we were going to check out an old building with some sensitivity to it. And that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to check out this building right here. That one right there. That building was built in 1928. Actually, it was built by the Atlantic Coastline Railroad, and this is the Atlantic Coastline Railroad Depot, or the Punta Gorda Atlantic Line Railroad Depot. So whichever you want to call it. So yeah, built in 1928, and keep that date in the back of your mind. Not so much the date, but that time period. Keep that time period in the back of your mind, okay, while we walk around this building. But yeah, 1928, built by the Atlantic Coastline Railroad. There were actually 6 of these buildings that were built. There was other depots before this building. They were smaller, but we're talking about this style of building. There were 6 of these depots that were actually built by the Atlantic Line Coast Railroad in this Spanish, neo-Spanish mission look to it. So yeah, there were 6 of them. I want to say this was like the 3rd that they built. And yeah, look at that. I'm trying to get out. I can't see the screen because it is super bright out here. So yeah, this is really neat in here. This used to be inside. It was a an antique mall. They made it into an antique mall. Now it's I think it's a coffee bar in the back right there. But this is one of 2 that remain. The other one is in Bradenton, Florida. And I don't want to show you too much just yet. I'll show you the other side, and we'll talk a little bit about this because I want to show you the sensitivity topic on this building as well. Yeah, look at that. I like that style building. But yeah, one of 2 that are left in this style of building. We'll walk around to the other side and I show you down the side. Man, now I want to say that this ran well, this was eventually a passenger train depot, okay, but the initially was for transporting and shipping fish up north in the Florida. So that's what this was. Yeah, look at that. Has the old train light up there, and I don't know if you can see it or not. Yeah, I don't know. It looks like, yeah, look at the top on that Finio. They have a Finio on the top. There's a bird on it right now. Check them out. That's awesome. And I don't know when exactly this closed down. It was either by 1971 or 1971 that this was actually closed. Man, you can see some of the damage on the roof. I think what was it, Hurricane Ian just happened, right? It was Hurricane Ian went through here, so a lot of damage still around in the area. But yeah, you can see the damage. Well, I wonder if they're gonna get to repair that up there. But yeah, this is great. This is man, even the, wow, it came all the way down here, all the tile. But yeah, I like I said, I don't know if it was 1971 or by 1971 that this closed, but it did close. Man, this is an awesome building, very awesome building. But yeah, it was, you can see that the train still runs. The train still runs through here, but it's not the Atlantic Coast Line anymore. It's the Seminole Gulf Line that comes through here. And they actually, I believe at Christmas time, they have some kind of thing that they do where they come in, people come in on their boats, and they they go somewhere and they take a bus back, or the train back, one of the two. I forget what it was, but they still use this for certain holiday. I'm trying to think. They take the boat, they take a boat somewhere, and they end up here, and I think they take the train back to their boat or something, whatever the case may be. But they do use this for special events and stuff like that. But yeah, we'll walk to the front and I'll show you the front a little bit from way over here. But yeah, this is nice. I don't know what this would have been. Maybe maybe the platform. Maybe this was the platform at one time. But yeah, when this closed, it was purchased by a local guy, Fred Babcock. And then he yeah, I don't know what that was. I don't know if this was the platform or not. Huh, it probably was. And I don't know what those were. Huh. But yeah, Fred Babcock purchased this, and then he donated it to the Punta Gorda Historical Society. Now, here's the front. And I told you this had some sensitivity to it. Okay? Now, let's get a little closer and pay attention to those signs, or to the doors right there in the front. White and colored. Now, I wasn't born in that time period, so when I look at that, that's just crazy to me to even think that that was a thing. Like I said, not in my life. That was because when did segregation end? What, 1964? And that's why I said keep this date or this time period in your mind. Again, this was built in 1928, so segregation was still happening. So you had the white side, and then and I'm not doing this to be any kind of, I'm not being negative in any way. This is history, and I'll show you a sign of why the doors are still like that. I think we're able to walk in here, so I'll show you. But the history of this is it's just fascinating to me, just because I like the building in general, but just to see that, it almost gives you an empty feeling when you look at that, and you see that, because I've only seen that kind of stuff in books or heard about it. I didn't really see it with my own eyes, and you're seeing that right here. Again, I can't even imagine what that was like, at that time. But yeah, I don't know what this would have looked like in the past. But here's a sign right here. Right here, the Punta Gorda Railroad Depot. Like I said, pause it, and if you want to read it, you can read it. I'll go through it real quick though. 1928, carried passengers, shipping fish. I told you that. Built by the Atlantic Coastline Railroad. Now this one says it's the only remaining one of this style. That is not true. There is another one. Like I said, in Bradenton, Florida, there is another one. So there are in fact two that are left. Man, this is crazy. But yeah, pause that and read it if you want. Just crazy fascinating. But I think we're able to go inside and well, maybe not on that side. I don't know. Maybe not. Okay. I don't think we can get in that side. Okay. This one was, I hope it's open. But yeah, let's look at that, man. Yeah, I like that style too. Look at that with the palm tree in the back. And I'm telling you, it's hot down here. I was complaining up north when I was doing those videos and wearing my hoodie and stuff. It's like 90 degrees down here. But let me show you this sign. I want to show you why, explain why the doors are still like that. Good morning.
Morning.
Right here. This is why the doors are still like that. Okay, I think in 1990, this building was on the national list of historic places. Okay, so, and then in 1996, okay, this was donated by Fred Babcock. I told you this when it closed down. The local Fred Babcock bought this, and then he donated to the Historical Society. Where is it at here? Local historian and descendant of original African American settlers to Punta Gorda insisted on the following condition. Right here is why these doors are still here. The colored and white entrances remain undisturbed to be used as a teaching tool to educate future generations of the experience of Jim Crow laws that existed from 1877 until the passage of the Civil Rights Law in 1964, not that long ago. Crazy. Insane. Insanely crazy. So obviously you can't get in here. I think this may be yeah, we can't get in there. I don't know why, where this goes. Yeah, it's locked, but this would have been what the door says is the colored entrance, and there would have been, look, everything, there's a train, there's the with the bars over it, that's where you would have got your tickets. There's a waiting bench right there. See, I think this goes into the that coffee shop, but there's the bathroom right here, and I think over there's a display case. I don't know if you can see it. There's a display case on the side there. Maybe it's a model of the railroad or whatever, but yeah, that's why, again, nothing negative in my video about this, but it's here for a purpose. It's here for a purpose. Now I hope, yes, we can go in there and look. There's the other section, and oh, who is that? It's Mindy. She came all the way to Florida with me. Doesn't want to go hiking when it's cold out, but she comes to Florida. And here is where I guess the whites would come. Same thing as on the other side. You got the waiting bench. You got your ticket window that would have been right there. This I'll show you in a minute. This goes to the bathroom, but here, now the other side is the same as this side. It just has, it don't have as much in it. It has that display case, like I said, with the, man, the smell. I wish you could put smell into these videos. The smell is crazy. I'll go through these pictures so you can see. And if you want to take a better look, you know, always pause the video and you can take a look at them. So what was this? Oh, okay, window. This is an actual window from a historic Punta Gorda home. Some more pictures. And I like the old pictures. I always like the old pictures. That might have been another, was that a depot? I told you before this one, there was depots. There still was depots here, but they were like small, they were real small. Yeah, I wish we could get into the other side. It didn't look like there was much in it. Yeah, wow, can you imagine looking outside and seeing the train run? Like I said, a train still does run, but it's the Seminole Gulf Railroad. Some more different things. There's Punta Gorda in the 1950s. Punta Gorda Courthouse. Yeah, I'm not going to read all these for you, but pause it and you can read them. Looks like that was a fire right there. That must have been the hotel, because I'm looking at the top right there, and you look at that. So Hotel Charlotte Harbor. So there must have been a fire there.
1959.
Where do you see that at? Oh, is it right here?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yep. Burned 1959. So yeah, that was the fire of the hotel. There's another picture of it. Hotel Charlotte Harbor. Hotel Punta Gorda. Huh. I like the history in here. I like the smell of it. I love historic buildings, and like I said, when you obviously if you watch my channel, you are liking the same stuff that I do. See, I don't know if you can go in here or not. I wonder if you can get in here from the other side. It looks like there's trains in there. It's hard to see in there. I might have to go in there and see if we can go into that section. I don't know if we can or not. If we can, I'll put it still at the end of the video. Huh. There's a picture of it right there. Now, you know what I don't notice? I don't notice the cement pad up front on that picture, so, I don't know. But yeah, here is the bathrooms. Wow. Huh. It's never okay to flush. Ghosts? Is that a ghost? Work boots. Never flush your work boots. Never flush your underoos. And a smashed donut. Never flush a smashed donut. So yeah. Okay. There was a sign. I think there was a sign on the other side that said something that this is, 100-year-old plumbing, so don't flush stupid stuff down. But yeah, I don't know if we can go in there. Huh. Yeah, see, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Man, this is great. So, yeah, I was able to show you the inside. I'm going to check one more thing before I go. I want to check one more thing before I give you my outro. Let me see if I can show you something here, though. I think there was a sign. Yeah, right there. You are currently using 100-year-old plumbing. Okay, minimal toilet paper. Because they will overflow, and no one wants that. But let me check this one door out. I don't know if this door is open or locked. Oh God, it's open. We are in luck. Ah, cool. I'm able to show you all this in here. Wow, awesome. And here's history of the train. Just train history. Wow. Very, very cool. Very cool. I don't know if we're actually allowed in here or not. I won't go any further because I see people's stuff here, but yeah, this is the looks like kind of a history kind, yeah, because they actually, this is for their work stuff, but there it is right there, Punta Gorda Railroad. Okay, well, I was able to show you in there. Yeah, I think that's where the workers go to put some of their stuff and things. But let's go look at this one more time. In the front, Just crazy. That is crazy. That is crazy to even think of, right? But again, they want that. They wanted that on there so people would know the history and so that it never happens again. Key word, never happens again. Egret, check them out. All right, awesome. I like when wildlife is in the videos. One thing I didn't show you. Here's a plaque. Hopefully you can read it. Dedicated to the Fred Babcock family in appreciation for their gift of the depot to Old Punta Gorda Incorporated, and I think that's the Punta Gorda Historical Society. Go out here. Yeah, I didn't see this in the picture. You know, that little painting. That'd have been cool if a train would come through right now. That'd be great. But yeah, there it is. Short video for today from Florida. I don't know if I'm gonna do any more. I may do another one. I love the wildlife. That's awesome. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna do another video or not. Like I said, I am down here for a graduation. That's the main purpose, but I figured since I'm close to this, I definitely want to do a little video on this just to show you the history of this in the building. So hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, share the channel, share the video, leave a comment. I read all the comments and I try to answer all of them. And until I see you on the next adventure, wherever that may be, Bernice.